God, Kylie.
Timothée Chalamet was recently in Vogue US, where he was asked about Kylie Jenner. Timothee declined to comment, but followed up with, "I don't say that with any fear, I just don't have anything to say." Bitch, I'd rather you stab me in the fucking rib than tell a publication you just have nothing to say about me.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Looks like Timothée Chalamet is out here making headlines again, and not for a movie role. If you're Timothy right now, baby, it seems like you're going all in on that breakup vibe. Now, before the Kardashian fans come running in saying, "What are you talking about? Kylie's so happy with Timothy." Well, has anyone told Timothy that? Because this man is out here moving like he's single and ready to hit the scene. And get this, Kylie's been lighting up Instagram with some seriously bold photos. Yup, that's her signature breakup move. She's doing the most to get Timothy's attention back, and it's impossible not to notice. A bunch of fans are even saying that her new King Kylie song was her way of trying to reel him back in.
Can't lose this yet. Got it. Are you enjoying the mustache? Or people in your life enjoying the mustache? If they're being honest with me, yes, but okay. Who knows? Seems like you have hesitation. You feel like you don't believe your friends and family. I do.
Now hear me out. Timothy's always had a certain type. He either leans into that urban, stylish vibe or goes for the super artsy French film aesthetic like what he had with Lily Rose Depp. So when he got with Kylie Jenner, he probably thought he was getting that version of her. The bold, confident King Kylie era, who used to roll with rappers and rule social media like a queen. But maybe what he actually got wasn't what he expected. Like, he probably thought he was signing up for wild energy and confidence, and instead got something a little more picture-perfect, maybe even a little too polished. People who knew Timothy back at NYU say it totally tracks. They're out here like, yeah, that makes sense, because that edgy, bold energy, that's exactly what Timothy's always been drawn to, so it totally threw him off, right? But here's where it gets even messier. Everyone in Kylie's camp keeps insisting they haven't broken up yet. They're saying it's not over. But let's really look at this timeline, because something's not adding up. First off, Timothy's been spotted all over LA lately, chilling with his crew, living his best single life. And tell me why. Not one photo of him and Kylie together. Not a single one. He's literally down the street, man. Stormy could probably bump into him while grabbing her little organic ice cream from Sprouts. That's how close he is. Yet somehow, he's out there being photographed with friends everywhere and still refuses to be seen with Kylie.
For you to receive this kind of love in this room, you have a lot of supporters in here. I know you also brought your partner in crime, Kylie, here too. What's it like to have her supporting you on a night like this?
It's a great feeling to be in a room with so much love and so many great peers and people that are fantastic. And I like seeing the new wave and the new generation here. And I also like seeing, everyone that's been holding it down for decades plus.
Like, what's going on here? Now, I've got to say this, and I'm going to double down on it. The die-hard Kardashian fans, the ones who defend every move, I swear they've made a whole lifestyle out of trying to fix their own insecurities through that family's image. For real. It's like they believe the Kardashians proved you can buy your way out of self-doubt. Think about it. If you can buy a new face, new lips, a new body, post the perfect filtered pic on Instagram, suddenly you feel unstoppable. You start thinking, now I'm happy, now I'm untouchable. But deep down, it's just a mask. And that's exactly their brand, selling the illusion that you can purchase confidence. But the wild part is, the people who don't see how the Kardashians are getting played in their own relationships. Like, remember that dog food lady story? Her husband bought her dog food, and everyone in a healthy relationship was like, girl, he hates you. But the ones in toxic relationships said, it's just a joke. That's what denial looks like, and it's kind of sad when you think about it. So picture this. Kylie's been showing up for every single one of Timothy's big moments, every red carpet, every celebration, always cheering him on. Yet when it came to the biggest event of his year, the Wonka premiere, she didn't even walk the red carpet with him. Not once. Like, come on, that says something huge. Something's definitely off between them, no matter what their teams are trying to spin.
I have never been happier.
I love that.
Thank you.
And what makes you so happy? Just all the stars are aligning?
All the stars are aligning, and Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot that I think it's just also growing up, I think. And finding yourself and
certain things
surrounding
don't
yourself
bother
with
you
the
the
right
same.
people, everything.
Kylie Jenner hopped on her private jet, left the kids at home, and jetted all the way to London just to slide in through the back entrance of a theater to catch Timothee's movie premiere. And she did it all on the low. No flashing lights, no glam squad entrance, nothing. She quietly watched the film, slipped into the after party like a whisper, partied with him inside for a bit, then dipped right back out straight onto her jet and flew home like nothing happened. And that's not even the first time. Kylie's been flying across the world, literally, for this man. Whether it's Australia, London, or New York, she's been the one making all the moves. Remember when he was filming Marty Supreme in New York? Even Gwyneth Paltrow couldn't resist throwing a little shade when she said to Timothee, "Oh, you're dating a single mom of 2 kids. How progressive, good for you." The moment I heard that, I said to myself, oh yeah, he's about to dip. Because the truth is, the people Timothee wants to impress, the serious Hollywood crowd, they don't really take Kylie or the Kardashian brand seriously. And here's the kicker. Timothee could have easily hopped on a flight every weekend to see her. New York to LA? That's nothing for someone with his lifestyle. But did he? Nope. Meanwhile, Kylie was dropping everything to go see him. She was walking the streets of New York with him, showing up to sets and rearranging her whole life around his schedule. Every spare moment he had, she grabbed it. She poured herself into his world completely.
And I've been your girlfriend for 3 fucking years? When I walk barefoot in the streets of Calabasas, sobbing and crying, I want them to know it was you. Tell them it was Cersei. Is it unfair of me to be like, oh, this 24-year-old boy doesn't know how to communicate? You know what I mean?
He's 29.
Timothée Chalamet is 29 years. Oh my God, Kylie.
Now, flip the script. What's Timothee done for her? Nothing that anyone's seen. He missed every single major moment in her life. Her birthday, no show. The holidays, nowhere to be found. Even the kids' birthdays, not a single present, not even a hint that he sent one. And we know Kylie, if there had been a fancy gift, she would have shown it off. The Kardashians never miss a chance to post a flex. He skipped every Kardashian event, every red carpet premiere, every King Kylie product launch. The man didn't even pop up in a single photo. People might say, oh, he's just keeping it private. But come on, Kylie's Instagram is her business. That's her career. And he couldn't even show up once to support her publicly? And let's talk about her mom's 70th birthday bash. It was packed with billionaires, A-listers, the whole Hollywood elite. And guess who didn't show up? Timothee. Not even for Kylie's own birthday. Reports said he was working, but that excuse is getting old. Because if someone truly wants to be there, they make time. Period. So, what does it say about a relationship when one person shows up for everything and the other barely shows up at all? It says a lot. Kylie was flying across oceans to stand by his side, while he couldn't even drive across town to stand next to her. And the wildest part, every time Kylie needed him for anything, he was nowhere to be found. He couldn't show up, couldn't post, couldn't support. Why? Because who she is and the people she surrounds herself with apparently weren't good enough for him. Forget the Kardashian label for a second. This isn't even about that family's image anymore. Let's talk about it for real. When it came to her business, her brand, her grind, he was silent. He never backed her product launches, never dropped a supportive comment under her posts, never even acknowledged her hustle. And when he was asked in an interview about their relationship, instead of saying something simple like, yeah, I'm really happy right now, he flat out said, I just don't want to say anything about it. Like, come on, that's not being private. That's distancing yourself. He could have said anything positive, but he chose to say nothing. Basically, he made it clear, she doesn't count. And people are seriously still trying to say they're together? Where's the proof? That's exactly why everyone's calling this relationship fake, because it looks like Kylie's the only one chasing him. It's given deja vu, another Travis situation. Remember how Travis Scott barely gave her commitment, never showed affection publicly, and just kept it open? Looks like we're seeing that same movie again, just with a new co-star. Let's be honest, Timothee already checked out. You can see it plain as day. When you make things too easy for someone, they stop respecting what's in front of them. It's like Kylie gave him full access, her time, her effort, her attention, and in return, he gave her the bare minimum. You can lay with her, enjoy the spotlight, benefit from the attention, but the moment it's time to actually act like you care, suddenly you vanish. That's not love, that's convenience. And it's honestly insulting. How do you get all the benefits, the attention, the clout, the affection, but refuse to even act like the person beside you matters? That's not a partnership. That's someone getting played. And if you're reading this and realizing your situation sounds familiar, listen up. They don't truly like you. If someone only shows up when it benefits them, but hides you when it's time to show real emotion, they're not invested in you as a person. You're just a placeholder, a comfort zone, or a distraction. Whether it's for attention, fun, or ego, they don't see you as good enough. And that truth hurts. But it's real. Even if you take the Kardashian name completely out of the picture, let's be real. If I'm good enough to share your bed, but not good enough for you to claim me publicly, that's not love. That's being used. If you can't stand next to my family, can't support my work, can't even say my name without hesitation, then what are we doing? That's not a relationship. That's straight up emotional extraction. I'm giving, you're taking. And when there's nothing left, you move on. And honestly, it's wild how Kylie keeps getting extracted from. Tyga did it, Travis did it. And now it looks like Timothee's joining that same lineup. Every time it's the same story and she gives her all, and they take until there's nothing left. It's like a cycle that just keeps repeating, and everyone's watching it play out again. Recently, Timothee's been out and about, popping up everywhere but next to Kylie. And trauma counselor Audrey Hope even said it herself. Relationships get ugly when one person loves more and wants more than the other. She explained that Kylie showing up for all his big moments while he doesn't show up for hers says a lot. It means something is seriously off behind the scenes. Paradise might be crumbling again. It's been over 2.5 years and still, not once has Timothee been featured on The Kardashians. Not one episode, not one public red carpet appearance together, not even a birthday shout-out on social media. Nothing. Even the Met Gala, the biggest night of the year for them both, he skipped every single time Kylie went. It's like he's allergic to being seen with her. And let's be honest, that's embarrassing. For Kylie, for her brand, for everything she stands for. Meanwhile, he's out there getting cozy in other social circles, looking completely unbothered. Fans keep saying they're still together, it's just private. But come on, at this point, that's pure denial. So yeah, it's messy, it's awkward, and it's clear something's not adding up. What do you think? Is this the end for Kylie and Timothee, or are they just playing the long game? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Star Watch for more of the wildest celeb updates. You don't want to miss what's coming next.